Hey, in this video, I'll show you how to make my low-carb veggie lasagna. As you can see, it's topped with lots of herbs and spices. And the zucchini is my noodle layers. So I think you're really going to enjoy this. We can get started. Some veggies. I already chopped these. This is just some veggies that I had in my fridge. I was going to use them on top of a salad, but I'll just go ahead and use them in my meat mixture for my lasagna. All right, so now we're gonna build the zucchini layers. So you just wanna cut it off on the ends, both ends. And then if you have like a potato peeler, or if you wanna use like any type of slicer that you have, you just wanna kind of peel your layers off the lasagna. Or you can use whatever tool you have to kind of get this same cut, because these are gonna be the layers for your lasagna. So you can I'm going to fast forward this, but I'm just peeling 3 medium-sized zucchinis. All right, I'm going to be using salt, onion powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, and dried basil. So this is my seasoning mix that I'm going to use. All right, and then we can start layering. I'm just going to do a thin layer of this one on the bottom, just to help the zucchini noodles not burn while they're in the oven. All right, and some of my pieces you can see are not perfect, but I'm just going to get that bottom layer going. I'm just going to sprinkle that throughout. All right, and then I've got my non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm just putting a little bit. Okay, so I've topped it here with the last of my tomato sauce mixture, and then the last of my Greek yogurt. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit more basil. So I'm a big fan of basil. You can top with whatever final topping you want. Some people at this point would do a lot of cheese. You can do that if you want. I'm just gonna top it up with herbs, kind of give me a crusted top. Okay. And then I have some grated aged Parmesan cheese. So I'm just gonna get some of this around in there. And if you were making this to cook later, like I am, you'll just top it with some saran wrap once you get this on there. But if you are baking this to enjoy right away, then you can keep watching because I'll be baking this shortly. Here's a close-up on the layers before we cover it, since I'll be baking it later, but here's a close-up on the layers, pre-bake. Okay, so for me it's the next day, so it's been in the fridge overnight. As you can see, I have my wrap on, and then we will be checking back on it. I'm gonna give it about 30 minutes, and then we'll kind of see what we want to go from there. But the objective is I just want to see it bubbling all down here, and that all that's going. So we'll be back. So here's a tip: just chop up any of the leftover zucchini and use on top of salads. All right, so it looks really good. Our top is browning, so we're gonna pull this out of the oven. Here it is out of the oven. Got a little bit of the Parmesan melted, and then you can see the zucchini. Pretty good. So we're gonna cut into it in a second. And I ended up doing it for about, it's cooled down now, but I ended up doing it for about 45 minutes. And I was just really looking to see if I was, any of the juices were bubbling and everything down there. So I just want to make sure it was heated all throughout. And now it's ready to serve. All right, so I'm going to be using this to cut into the lasagna. There you have it. Low carb lasagna, and it's a veggie lasagna. Now I'm gonna try a little bit. Yeah, this is really good. It all goes together so well. And I actually, so I like olives. I went back in and added some more olives. Well, added some olives. I pureed it, and then some garlic, just to give it a kick of some of my favorite flavors. Oh, this is so good. So here's another one that I made, and this time I just left the tomato sauce on top and didn't do any herbs or cheese. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.